I am ready for a good time. I hope. I hope I'm ready for a good time. Who knows? Who knows what the preparations for a good time entail when it comes to wrestling? But I feel like I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm close to ready. What is up, everybody? If you can hear me, say what's up. If you can see me, let me see you in the chat. Smackdown live. Well, just Smackdown now. I'm so used to calling it Smackdown Live. I still do it to this day. Who knows what they're going to do? But this is the Fallout episode. This is the Fallout episode of WrestleMania, the 2-day WrestleMania that we got. Um, man, we're going to find out. We're going to find out what they got for us. Brand new tag team champions on the women's side of things. Miz and Morrison still have the SmackDown tag team titles. Um, brand new Universal Champion. Sami Zayn retained his title, so I would say baseline we should probably be seeing all those people tonight. And then who knows what else. Here we go. Oh yeah. Are you ready? I am ready for a good time. I think I am. We are live from the Performance Center. Oh my goodness. Here he is. Braun Strowman. Start off the show with the brand new champ. Does he have a brand new shirt too? Braun! Braun Strowman is here. He looks so happy to have it. I'm glad too. I'm glad. It's been a little while, man. It's been maybe overdue.
My hand is touching your hand for
But
this
gathering
of the biggest body of people in this country, in this universe.
Yo, Chucky's back. Mo with the host as well. What's up, Mo? Oh, he's huge. Wait a minute. Let me bring Braun down to size a little bit. I know he's big, but that's a little too big for this layout. And now they're showing us a replay of what happened last Saturday during the Universal title showdown between him and the Berg. The Berg. It's Vader time. Moberg, yes, Moberg. Thank you guys for joining me. How's everybody doing today? What is up, guys? You guys staying safe? Yeah! Braun was like, no, you're not jackhammering me. No. And just a bunch of tower slam. What's up, guys? Empire's in the house. Bo, oh, what was the words? I already forgot. In the house. Katang? Dang it, I already forgot the word I learned last night. What's Braun gonna say? He looks like he's just like, yeah, okay, stop my music so I can do this. The Strowman Express, brand new shirt for Braun Strowman.
You know, there's an old saying, when opportunity knocks on the door, you answer it. Well, at WrestleMania, I did more than answer it. I knocked it off its damn hinges. I took everything Goldberg had to dish out, spear after spear after spear. I mean, the man's a WWE Hall of Famer and a legend for a reason. But I refused. I refused to stay down. I got back up, and I put Goldberg down for good.
I don't know about that.
I am the new Universal Champion. And to have it happen at WrestleMania, I mean, it's obviously the greatest moment of my career.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Shinsuke is here. Oh, my goodness. Shinsuke actually gonna become the Universal Champion? Dude, I would love that. And that would be a very good, it would make a very good reason for why he's not Intercontinental Champion, for why he lost the title. It would make sense if this was their kind of like design. He was going to be the guy to actually be up next. whether Roman would have won it or if this happens. I like that. Oh yeah. Where's Sammy at? Sammy's not with him right now. It's just Shinsuke by himself. He's gonna cut a promo here. All right.
This should be funny.
This should be funny.
You said when opportunity knocks you, better open the door. Well, knock, knock.
Oh. Shinsuke's knocking.
You're supposed to say, who's there?
You're supposed to say, who's there?
Well, Shinsuke Nakamura is here, knocking on your door. I heard you talking about your WrestleMania moment. But the last time we saw you, yeah, that's right, we beat you.
Oh. It's true.
Look, cut the crap. Nobody tuned into SmackDown to hear you run your mouth. So instead of coming out here and giving me a history lesson, why don't you let me enjoy my night here on Friday as the Universal Champion as I knock the crap out of you.
Be careful what you wish for, Brown. You reminds me of an old Japanese proverb. 弱気の肉は強気の肉なり弱肉強食 It means the weak are the meat and the strong eat.
Ooh. I
Yeah,
like it,
Shinsuke.
dude.
Well, I've got
Shinsuke
an old
promos?
proverb that anybody can understand in any language. Later tonight, you're gonna get these hands.
For the title? It's not going to be for the title, is it?
Oh, wait a minute. That's just
Oh my god, Cesaro showed up behind him and just got pushed directly over the top rope. Oh, this started out really funny to me. This SmackDown is full of comedy. Cesaro appeared behind him and Braun just shoved him out and he did a flip over the rope. Oh, that's funny stuff. I like it. This has been a comedic opening. I like it a lot. Oh man, he just literally just shoved him over the top rope and he just tumbles to the outside. Oh my goodness. You seen Cena's weird Twitter post? Nah, I don't pay attention to people's Twitters, man. I just like watching the show. Cena's he's always saying something on Twitter. He's always trying to give some like pseudo intellectual jargon. Be yourself. He's like cutting old Aladdin promos on there. All right, so we know that Mandy and Otis are going to be on the show tonight. The Kabuki Warriors are going to get their tag team title rematch against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross over here. WrestleMania rematch. And we're going to commercial. Dude, that was so funny. He just tossed him. He just shoved him over the top rope. Man, that was funny stuff. So it looks like Shinsuke is going to be facing off against Braun, but you know Cesaro's going to be there just like before. Well, hopefully not just like before. Because if that's the case, we're going to see Cesaro get tossed over the top rope again. He got shoved so hard he just disappeared. So funny. Man, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what the plan is here, but this is the SmackDown after WrestleMania, so we did get the surprise of Nia Jax on Raw, and I would even say that that NXT had its own type of surprise as well. So hopefully they keep that trend going, and we get something really cool tonight as well. Mandy and Otis getting married. Please don't let them win title again. Who? Shinsuke? Yeah, I like Nakamura being, because it was either going to be Nakamura or, maybe Baron Corbin. Baron's like one of the best built superstars right now. Could see him. Um, or maybe Sheamus. Because Sheamus, they built him up a lot, but he hasn't been really showing up recently. I wonder what's going on there. No, I didn't hear about it. WWE posts on their Twitter. What, the revival? Sheamus was in that main event movie. Is that out? Did that come out already? I'm kind of interested in that movie. It looks kind of wild and wacky. Could be a fun ride. Who knows? Could be, could not be. It came out today. Oh yeah, it's Friday. I see. It's Netflix, right? Netflix only. Have to see about that. It's long. You already watched it, Acid? People hop on these things really quick. It's like people have seen it before it comes out sometimes. Hyundai. In this time, in this age, get yourself a Hyundai. It's an hour and 49 minutes. That's like a normal. That's like a normal length for a movie. It's not long. Long would be like 3 hours. Most movies don't hit 3 hours. Hour and a half to 2 hours is normally like a normal movie length. Now with 5G, I don't know about that 5G stuff, man. I don't know. That was gonna be like an hour and 10 minutes. Hour and 10 minutes would be a pretty short movie. Normally movies are 90 minutes or more, which is an hour and a half. That's normally what they try to shoot for. All right, we're back to it.
Asuka's in control. Asuka goes on the attack. The punishment.
Oh, they're showing what happened at WrestleMania between the Kabuki Warriors and Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. So maybe that match is coming up next. He's got important things to do. Yeah, he's got to get on to the next new release.
Here's the cover on Zayn. Nikki and Alexa with the tag team gold. Careers will be defined here at WrestleMania, and it certainly was defined tonight. What a performance.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Gaming every day. What's up, dude? The new tag team champions are out here. Do I have? I think I do have an Alexa Bliss with the title. Let's check this out. Let's see. Here come Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Hey, Corey Graves is on commentary. Good to see he still does that. I'm sure there's some people who are like, oh no. It's too bad, man. It's too bad. He's a quite enjoyable commentator. He does do some annoying things, but overall, I like him. Where's Neki? Neki? There she is. Look how crazy she looks in this picture right now. Just creeping up behind Alexa Bliss like that. Out come the Kabuki Warriors. Bounce, 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 bounce,
Buy Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
I really like their theme song. Gets the party jumping. Nikki. Oh yeah, it's the picture where she's like so happy to have the title. There we go. Now, all right. Now let's get Kairi Sane. I don't think they're getting these titles back. But it could. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe they will. To me, it's doubtful, but who knows? Alright, let's get to Kyrie with no title.
Introducing the challengers, the team of Kairi Sane and Asuka, the Kabuki Warriors.
Woo!
And their opponents, they are the
Woo!
WWE
They turned
Women's
into ghosts.
Tag Team Champions, Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss.
So it is a WrestleMania rematch tonight for the women's tag team titles. Bliss and Cross against the Kabuki Warriors. Had the opportunity to talk to Nikki a little bit earlier today. Corey, she is ecstatic to have finally won a championship here in WWE.
I'm astounded that you had the patience to actually speak to Nikki Cross again after she did commentary with you a few weeks ago.
Some people said she's better than you.
A lot of people believe that.
Here we go.
Right out the gate, Kairi Sane.
Right out of the box and on the attack of
Nice,
Alexa Bliss. And look at
nice little
Sane,
drop
the
kick, and
former
now just
NXT
trying to
Women's
destroy
Champion.
Alexa
And the
early.
Kabuki Warriors are going to attack quickly, going to attack early, and look to put Bliss and Cross away.
I like this strategy
Let's get
out of the gate.
Asuka.
Alexa Bliss already isolated in the Kabuki Warriors
Asuka,
corner.
And now
Asuka.
Asuka, who once had a 523-day reign, is
Gotta move
NXT
Kyrie
Women's
over.
Champion, retired undefeated. Quick tags now with
All right.
Kairi Sane.
Alexa Bliss already in a lot of trouble here, getting double teamed.
The tag team gold for about 6 months.
Oh, Alexa reverses the suplex attempt.
Big right hands from Bliss trying to fight her way back into this matchup.
And the double team by Asuka and Sane. And the one thing we've learned about the Kabuki Warriors,
It was like Mania 34 when she fought Nia.
and what a physical match it
I
was
love
at
how Alexa
WrestleMania.
poses with championship titles.
About it. We've seen
Yeah,
it in
she
the
kind of
past
made
about
the
4
championship
women.
pose a thing.
Biggest stage, the brightest lights bring out the best in competitors right now.
What's
Bliss
up?
in real
Angel's in the house
trouble.
too. What's up, Angel?
Right to the kidney by Kairi Sane, who now mocks Nikki Cross. Sane with that
All right,
drop
Alexa
kick
off the
right at
rope.
the start of the matchup.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
nice little
Bliss
roll up.
through, shoulders down, and Sane kicks at it too. Bliss almost stole one there.
That was one.
And then a slap by Bliss.
I think a slap from Bliss just angered Kairi Sane. Look at this trade.
Yep, this is a rematch. This is a title rematch. Oh yeah, I gotta put the title up here. My bad.
Whatever works.
Unorthodox offensive style tag made. Here comes Asuka.
Women's
Asuka once
tag
again
team
knocking
title.
Nikki Cross off the apron. Bliss outnumbered.
Yeah, great job eliminating from Cross from this matchup in the early part of it. And now Asuka
I can
in the
find it.
corner with a boot right into the throat of
There it is.
Bliss.
I, for one,
Tag team
absolutely
titles on the
love
line.
this belligerent side we've seen recently from Asuka. Just no regard for her opponents.
And it's rubbing off on
Right,
Kairi
now we
Sane
got
as
it.
well. And now the double team.
Like
by
the red
Kabuki
outfit.
Warriors again on Bliss.
Oh yeah, the
Kick,
red
kick,
red outfit is
to the
nice.
neck. And look at this, the slow basement
The white
drop
one's
kick
pretty
to
nice too, though.
Bliss. And Sane now
You're in the
mighty
hospital
Bliss.
today.
Nonchalant cover.
Be careful,
Kick
man.
out at 2. Tag made. Here's
Be
Asuka.
careful.
At this point, Kairi Sane needs to know better. You're not going to finish
It's
off Alexa
one of those
Bliss
zones
that
right now.
easily.
Oh, and a
One of
drop
those
kick
zones
by
that is
Bliss, the former multi-time
full of,
women's champion. And Bliss
full
would
of
look to
ob-
make a
full of
tag, but
obstacles.
Nikki Cross nowhere to be found.
Asuka now trying to
Hope this means that
maybe some
Asuka can come to SmackDown.
And
Her and
Bliss
Kairi
now
Sane.
to Kairi Sane and Asuka.
You know, that's kind of a
flying hip attack
kind of a
from
weird
Asuka, just flattened Bliss.
kind of a weird thought there. I wonder if they're gonna start letting that happen. We don't care. We don't care. Oh no, commentary
I love it.
table battle. Oh my goodness. Asuka gets tugged off the announce table, hits her head on the edge of it on the way down, and now a crossbody by Nikki Cross. A Nikki Cross body. Jeez.
So, what will Galaxy 5G?
Jeez, man. There's some savagery happening out here. You hear all the screaming? That was Nikki Cross just going off. Well, before that, that was Asuka. Asuka actually got on the headset and was just talking some trash. I don't know exactly what she said. She might have been saying, "I really like your boots" or something, but I couldn't understand it. So she probably wasn't saying that, but I can't confirm that she wasn't. Hi from the UK. Well, hello from America. Match is predictable? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens, man. Everything's predictable. It's just if you're right or not. Yeah, she got the headset, and then she jumped up on the table, and so did Nikki Cross. That's a pretty good little couple spots back to back there. Can't believe Michael Cole said that. He said that who was it? Nikki Cross might be better at commentary than Corey Graves. I don't know about that one. Divas Championship discontinued, so it don't count. What do you mean? Oh, she was the first woman to win Raw and SmackDown Women's title. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. Yep, Alexa Bliss. I think the only title that she hasn't had is the NXT title. I don't think she got to the top of the women's division when she was in NXT. Because she was just kind of running with Blake and Murphy at that time, so they didn't really showcase her as a singles talent that often. So I don't think she ever got that one. Have you seen Asuka's commentary? Yes, I have. She's something else. The Revival have been released. Good for them, man. Hope they have fun in AEW. But you know, that's pretty much the only place you can go to get a steady paycheck right now. I don't know of any other wrestling promotions that are really doing it every week, you know? Finally let those guys go. I don't understand why they re-signed contracts in the first place. They were probably promised something. They were probably promised some like top of the fight card action. They definitely did good work in NXT. Did some okay work on the main roster as well, but they were so awesome in NXT.
Around for her team, the Kabuki Warriors.
All right, back to it.
Fight put up by Nikki Cross, who desperately now needs to make a tag to
Asuka
Alexa Bliss.
in full control of Nikki Cross right here. Now double team Irish whip. Oh, Meteora by Kairi Sane in the corner, and now the rear view by Asuka. They always call it the flying hip attack. Ty Dillinger's gone to AEW. Yeah, I noticed. It was a little while ago, man. Probably like a year or two ago, something like that.
But can you imagine if
question here is this for the title? Yeah, the title. That's why I put the titles behind them. I always indicate if it's a title match by having the bright, sparkly lights behind it and the title on here, so that visually you can see on the screen if it's a title match or not. I try to help people out as much as I can with the commentary, with the up to date outcomes of matches, and visually representing who's out here and who's talking, who's wrestling.
Could serve Kairi and Asuka very, very well. We could be moments away from a
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about buried. I don't think anybody's buried in AEW. They have such a right now they have such a problem with like the amount of people who just get screen time. Like, barely see people anymore. Like I haven't seen Private Party. I haven't seen Proud and Powerful very often. I haven't seen gosh, who's that other? The Hybrid 2. Haven't seen them very often. Haven't seen the Death Triangle very often. My goodness, dude. There's a lot. Haven't seen Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy wrestle very often. Their tag division is real weird right now.
German suplex. Nice reversal by Cross.
And the Bulldog
And then the tag team champions aren't even wrestling together on a tag team recently, so their tag team division is so weird. I don't know about burying the Revival. They might be like the only thing that they have that'll be constant.
Series of rights and a drop kick by the goddess.
SCU, like
Looking to retain the tag team gold, and right
nobody's
there,
showing up.
Bliss. And then the moonsault,
Oh,
Kyrie moved
that's
out of the
moonsault.
way.
No, a back handspring, but Kairi Sane rolled under it and spears. Kairi Sane spear. I love the way she does the spear, man. She doesn't care.
To try to regain the tag team gold, and a kick out by Bliss in 2.
Take another look at the impact on the spear from Kairi Sane, nearly cutting Bliss clean in half. We're about a
SCU.
half a second away from new champion.
EC3. This is the worst dream I've ever been in. It'd be nice to hear that once in a while from SCU. They're just nowhere to be found right now.
Tag is made. Nikki Cross is
Seen them more on Being the Elite than on the show they're supposed to be getting paid for.
Here's Asuka with a big kick.
spinning back fist drops Nikki Cross.
The Revival could go to Impact,
And now Asuka.
I guess. Yeah, if they want to be a big fish in a small pond, they could definitely do damage over there. They could bring some interest to Impact, but I don't know, man. I think I would think they'd be AEW bound. Powerbomb position. Oh my goodness. Nice stuff. Wow. That is not the Asuka lock.
Asuka wants the armbar.
This is not the Asuka lock. Ooh, good stuff. And now it's the Asuka lock. Almost.
That to me just shows that Alexa Bliss realizes
Michael Cole, you almost got it right.
is in a great deal of trouble.
This match makes you nervous.
Bliss once again dispatched up for the
Do I watch NXT? Yes. Yeah, I watch all the big promotions. Only thing I don't watch is Impact right now. Pretty much anything Impact and down is not getting watched by me right now. All the WWE products except for NXT UK I don't watch often at all. Sometimes I'll catch 205 Live, not very often on 205 Live, but NXT, Raw, SmackDown, AEW, Dynamite, all the pay-per-views.
Think about the DDT. This could end it all.
Oh, face first goes Sane. Bliss to retain the tag team gold, but Asuka now saving her partner.
Great wherewithal by Asuka, keeping the match alive for the Kabuki Warriors. Oh my goodness, what a knee.
Wow.
Cross is out.
But Revival's probably turning down some pretty good money to not be with WWE anymore. Because from what I know, AEW is not giving out these like, super huge contracts anymore.
Bliss doing anything and everything in her capability to protect the titles for her team. Let's take another look.
My goodness, Twisted Bliss off the top rope to the outside. That looks painful.
The tag team title. She's got Kairi Sane in position, and Bliss is going to climb to the top rope again.
Is this the best match going right now? I don't know who else is wrestling at the moment.
Trying to do the heavy lifting for her squad.
It's a pretty okay match. No, Kairi Sane rolls out of the way, so Alexa Bliss stops in the middle of thinking about doing the Twisted Bliss. Kairi Sane all by herself. Uh-oh. It's called the Purge. It's done. It's done. Good stuff. Nikki Cross hits that swinging fisherman's neck breaker. It's called the Purge, but Michael Cole still doesn't know the name of that move. Where's the green mist? I know, right? Where's that? Probably just didn't want to get disqualified because the ref will most definitely see it. There's no crowd. There's like no distractions. The ref's got his eyes just locked onto them. And Fade is not here. Fade's not here? Oh no. I thought he was there. I thought he was right there. It says he's in the chat. So there's a imposter. Fade to imposter. When AEW started working on their women's division, they stopped caring about the tag division. Their tag division is so strange right now. But everything's strange right now. Up next, Otis and Mandy. Can't wait to see what they do here. That was a pretty good match. I'll give that match like a 2 out of a 2 point, I don't know, 2.4. Give it a 2.4 out of 5. Their original match for the title at WrestleMania was better than this match. But the titles are going home with the people who brought them. Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. All right, let's get the title out of here. Ching. All right, and let's let all these women go back to the locker room. Asuka and Alexa. There we go. The ring has been cleared. Mandy looked good at Mania. She came out and looked like she was wearing like a golden chainmail outfit. Like it was just really, really tight chainmail. I don't know, like her whole body looked like it was just covered in like a golden chainmail looking thing. That was a really cool moment at WrestleMania. I got to give them that. They got a bit of emotion out of me there. It was some good storytelling. Just glad Nikki and Alexa won. You just don't like the promos. You just don't like it when Asuka gets the mic. Man, it's killing me. Final Fantasy VII is out, dude. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I've waited like 15 years for them to remake this game. Well, I've waited longer than that, actually, but I've waited 15 years since I started thinking that the remake was a possibility, and I heard inklings of that. They were behind the scenes doing stuff for it. It's finally out, and I don't have enough money to get it. We're almost halfway to the goal. We'll see, man. Maybe everybody will band together. I like Asuka, Kairi Sane is using the Legion of Doom finisher. Yeah, it's devastating, man. I haven't really seen them beat anybody with it though. I'll be right back, guys. You guys can hang out with Dudley for a second. The Legion of Dudley. The Legion of Dudley. There's no more Legion of Doom. It's the Legion of Dudley. The Salted One. I don't know if Dudley is the Salted One. I could never see the Salted One's face. Think about getting it, but I don't know. I heard it's not Pokemon theme and pure fighting. You didn't see the stream that I did? You weren't here when I streamed Final Fantasy VII? It's very it does have I wouldn't say it's turn based. It's you have a turn, but the other guys are fighting you at the same time, but you can kind of like pause time. You can have it be either way, where you're just like you're hitting buttons and stuff is happening on the screen, or you can have it to where you can like each action you take stops the screen and you can choose what you want to do next, and then it'll do it once it unfreezes.
And to commemorate the whole thing, I'm up on the very perch.
Surprised Elias
to
is
end my career.
able
Now,
to
I
walk.
feel great about the whole thing, and I know you guys do too. I got your messages, I got your videos. I thank you. But I decided to write a song I'd like to sing right now called Walk with the King. But before I do that, just go ahead and dim the lights at home. Turn the volume all the way up and clap along. And don't worry about your neighbors. They'll be clapping too.
Really?
WrestleMania.
Dude, they even added a clap sound.
Because Elias came and he dethroned the king. If you doubted me,
Everybody.
I couldn't blame you at all. Because from this perch, Elias took a hell of a fall. Yeah, but just like Simba.
Just like Simba.
Because for a new king, my people yearn. I look towards the horizon. What do I see? Money in the bank.
He got off beat. He got off beat.
Turn it into a guitar case. Then I'll become champ. And the world will sing. They'll say, walk with Elias. Oh, I want to hear the world sing. They'll say, walk with Elias. Walk with the king.
Walk with the king. King
Thank
Elias?
you, and good night.
Are they going to do a 2-night Money in the Bank? I don't think so.
As good as his Instagram concert.
Yeah, I was going to watch that, but I painted this wall in my house. I had to watch it to make sure it's
Uh-oh. All right, we gotta mute that up. Your favorite TNA wrestler was Jeff Hardy. I think that was a lot of people's favorites for at least a period of time. TNA has had some really good wrestlers, man. They've had some of the best. All right, is it still playing the song or what? I thought they said Otis and Mandy were next. Oh, okay, all right. You lied to me. You lied to me. I guess technically they are up next. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do a 2-night Money in the Bank. If you look at how many, it sounds great, Mandy. Dude, I love that. I gotta make that a. I gotta make that a bit cheer thing. I'll make it like 30, 38 bits or something. Sounds great, Mandy. It's not just that. Like, it'd be like a bunch of things that Otis says. Funny Otis moments. AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. Yeah, heck yeah. Samoa Joe. Dugga. Just like a movie, the guy gets the girl in the end. Sounds great, Mandy. I love it so much. Oh, slap the taste out of Sonya's mouth. Epic music. You look great, Mandy.
And not only did Otis get the win, but he gets to celebrate with Mandy.
Aww. And then they play as soon as they kiss, they start playing the music. What the heck? Shoo bop.
I mean, Otis is a true inspiration. Now,
what the heck?
Like me,
the Rudnertaker's here. What's up, Rudnertaker?
And still strike out. Okay, this is just a novelty. This is like when the prettiest, most popular girl in high school takes the guy that nobody talks to.
Uh-oh.
Chess team to,
Dolph Ziggler is here. Did I not update the title of the stream? Could have sworn I did. Sonya Deville and Dolph Ziggler are coming down to the ring right now. Yeah, I updated the title. Why is it not updating? The Twitch app is so weird sometimes. The Dolph Break Kid.
Did you say doctored footage?
Showed it up there. That's not funny. We want the best for Mandy. We all do. Absolutely. We know what's best for her, and we want it for her. You are messing with people's lives. We just
You're messing with people's lives.
You even work here?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might want to get out of there. Hey, Tucky. Tucky's got a mic.
Sorry, I can see you're busy, and I'm sorry to interrupt your meltdown, but I can see that you're clearly still smitten with my man Otis's kitten, Mandy, and I got some pictures for you to see. You deserve to see these.
Oh.
Couples that work out together stay together. Whew, they look great.
Oh, man. He's showing him pictures of Mandy and Otis.
Always has the bananas. He's serious about his potassium intake. Make sure his kid.
Yeah, you got to have potassium, man. It's very.
Look at that deep squat. Woo. Hey, you guys, you can clearly see that Otis and Mandy are busy. But Dolph, after what you did to me last week, you and we have some unfinished business. Yeah, and we're going to take care of it right now.
All right, well, he's got backup. And it doesn't look like you have backup. Tucker and Ziggler next. But Sonya Deville is out here at ringside, which is probably going to be the X Factor in 2 weeks. Celebrate 25 years of Triple H. Really? In WWE history. It's time to play the game. It's time to play the game! It's got such an epic theme song, man. The Smackdown is like a Payback pay-per-view. Hey, I'm all for it. Payback's a cool Smackdown. Oh, so they're gonna have a Triple H celebration. All these matches are for revenge and payback. Exactly. That's one of the things that I love about the post WrestleMania shows is you get to see not only people trying to get revenge for things that happened, but also you get to see like where they're going with things that might have just started. I really love the shows after WrestleMania. Plus, they normally give you a few surprises here or there as well. So it's like one of the more energy infused times of the year for wrestling. Wonder what the next AEW pay-per-view is going to be. Revolution was good. Revolution was the best pay-per-view they've done. And if they're gonna get better like that, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Was the next one gonna be All Out or something like that? Or are they just not doing them anymore? I could foresee them not doing it, but they got Double or Nothing. Oh, Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing. It's supposed to be Blood and Guts, but can't do that. Yeah, that sucks, dude. I mean, this whole situation sucks. There's just like so many things put on the back burner, but the thing that sucks the most is people dying. But on top of that, people getting sick. Sucks. I told you I'd find you. Irish, what's up, man? Is that really Jake from State Farm? Is that him? Doesn't look like the same guy. Uh-oh. I hear something. Guys, I hear something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like it's something waving in the wind. Oh my goodness. Could it be? Could it be? It's the salted one. Just you gotta cover up your face a little bit more. They can kind of see you. Look, dude, here, let me help you. Let me help you. Okay. Dude, no. Stop moving it. Stop moving it. You're supposed to be the salted one. You're supposed to have this stuff under control. All right, there you go. Dude, now you can't see at all. Nobody turned out the lights. You just have your hood on. No, nobody turned out the lights. I didn't turn out the lights. I didn't turn the lights out. I can't turn the lights back on. Stop looking for the light switch. All right, you can kind of see. Said you can kind of see if you lean back. Okay. So, salted one, will you ever reveal your identity to the public? No one knows. I know no one knows. Nobody knows your identity. So, will you ever reveal it? Yo, where'd he go? Salted one? He said, no one knows. Uh-oh. Wait, are you the hacker? Where'd you go, Salted one? Salted one, where did you go?
Tucker couldn't keep his focus on Dolph and paid for it, but
where'd you go?
Yeah, but Tucker now relentless as he
oh, hey, Dudley. How you doing? High five, Dudley.
And again,
you just missed the salted one. The salted one was here. I know. I didn't know where you were, so I was scared. I didn't know what to do. Next time he shows up, I will tell you. Okay. I don't know.
Dolph was embarrassed and humiliated at WrestleMania, losing the matchup to Otis and then losing the
it's Dudley Lee.
Mandy rose to Otis as well.
Yes, Dudley Lee.
A big elbow caught Tucker in the nose, and Dolph Ziggler looks to fight back into this matchup now. Went for the drop kick, caught by Tucker, who launches Ziggler into the corner.
Jeez. Ziggler. Ziggler bounced down the ropes like that game in Shenmue. You know the game in Shenmue where you drop the ball and it goes bing, 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 and it goes all the way down and it's got to land in like the cup at the bottom. He launched Dolph Ziggler and he did that between the ropes. I don't know, guys. I don't know if we'll ever know the identity of the salted one. He looks kind of familiar, but I just can't place it.
You want to do that? You want to do that? You want some of that action, huh? Here you go,
uh-oh.
boy. Oh, now look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah, that's my boy Otis right there.
And again, it is
Tucker just slamming Dolph Ziggler into steel steps so hard that the steel steps moved like 3 feet to the side.
And Tucker,
that's damage.
Breaking the officials' count very wisely.
Tucker, smart stuff. Rolls in, rolls back out to reset the official count. Plinko, yeah. Yeah, he turned Dolph into a Plinko. Plinko, yeah.
Desperate times, desperate measures. That's how Dolph's lasted in WWE this long.
How am I finding SmackDown? It's been good so far. It's been kind of comedic. It's had a good energy to it so far. I'm liking SmackDown. Thanks for asking.
Ziggler slammed into the top of the announce table. And Tucker has turned the tables, so to speak, on Dolph.
Watching wrestling all day. It's a 2-hour wrestling show. I don't know what you're talking about. You need to get better at mathematics because 2 hours is not a full day. So you're kind of, I think you're a little off. Maybe, I mean, I know schools are out right now, so but you could do homeschooling right now. So maybe you should do some of that. Because 2 hours is not a full day.
And what a win it would be if Tucker could knock off a former world champion.
Interesting.
Take a look at the high angle.
Interesting mathematics you got there.
Tucker. Very, very nearly.
Tucker very close to beating Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler's a previous world champion. This could be a great piece of Tucker's resume. Sonya's still at ringside. She hasn't really paid any dividends for Dolph yet.
One of the members of Heavy Machinery.
Get up! Dolph, get up!
Corey, I can't remember Tucker ever being this intense.
Oh, you're absolutely right. It's like Tucker's enjoying the punishment he's dishing out.
Wow.
Cross-body lateral press on Ziggler, and Ziggler.
Ooh, Ziggler still have a kick out of the crossbody.
How the hell did Dolph kick out of that?
Instinct and instinct alone. Maybe a little love. There could be a potential that Dolph's fighting on behalf of God's greatest creation.
I don't think
like
Mandy
Dolph's
wants anything
pants.
to do with
Very,
Dolph
very
anymore.
nicely made.
And now Tucker. Oh, and he got caught Ziggler. Nobody home. Shoulder first into the post.
Oh, super kick cracks the head of Tucker all the way back. Wow, that's done. Wow, he won with the super kick. Wow, Dolph wins? I did not expect that. Dolph Ziggler wins. Super kick out of nowhere. The way that he delivered it was so perfect, and the way that Tucker took it was so perfect. You saw his hair just go and fly backwards. Wow. Yeah, that is a super kick right there. Might even upgrade it a little bit to maybe like a mega kick. Better watch out behind you. Oh, okay. I thought they were moving the camera to the side to show somebody there now. All right. It's a pretty okay match.
Miz was hurt, so it would be Jimmy Uso, Kofi Kingston, and John Morrison.
I'll give it a 2.9 maybe. 2.8. Give it a 2.8.
John Morrison.
All right, so showing us a little replay of what happened at WrestleMania in the triple threat ladder match.
Kingston climbing the ladder. Morrison trying to grab the titles. But Kofi Kingston somehow dragging himself up the ladder.
Somehow, miraculously, this match continues.
Now it's Kofi Kingston's turn, but what a kick by Morrison.
Even more miraculous. How is Jimmy Uso conscious?
How is Uso back in this match?
How is Uso? I love when Michael Cole doesn't know who he's talking about. He's like, oh,
to climb up top.
Uso.
Jimmy a long way away from the titles, though. Headbutt by Uso. Kofi
Uso.
Kingston, Jimmy Uso, John Morrison, high above the ring, battling for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Everybody has their hands on the championships.
All three in close distance to getting those titles and walking out of here tag team champions.
And Uso trying to unclip, Kofi trying to unclip.
Uso.
Morrison's got his hands on the titles as well.
They're down.
Yeah, but everybody's got the
They're
championship.
gonna show this full match? No, it's just they're just showing the ending of the match, where all three of them were up on top of the ladder.
They're fighting over the championships, which have been unhooked. Double headbutt. Morrison collapses to the ladder.
What an ending of that match it was, and it was a great match leading up to that point too.
Off the ladder with the title in his hands. And John Morrison and The Miz retain. Here is your winner and still the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, John Morrison.
They did such a great job with what they had there. I was not was not disappointed with that match. The dirt sheet, The Miz, John Morrison. Up next. Oh, nice. You're gonna get another dirt sheet. This is the dirt sheet that I like. Have you seen they have Captain Crunch pancakes? No, I have not. Who's they? They're like, you can just buy like a box of pancakes in the store. No, it's not a mix. It's like they're already made or what? All right, let's see here. Where's the Miz at? I was watching SmackDown for a very long time. Yeah, SmackDown's been a long running show. All the way back to the ones where they had the fist on the stage, the gigantic fist. Even before that, putting out some pretty good product, pretty good entertainment through the years. Some of the years it was the better show. Quibi. Dude, Quibi is just lighting up the word. RoboGrip. Robot. How did I used to fix that? Just unplug it and put it back in. I think that's how I fixed it before. One second. I'm the hacker. Alright, how about now? Is it better now? Fixed or no? I am the hacker. I am an alien. And I'm a hacker. It's good now? Okay. Oh, the robot voice is gone. Had to do it. Had to do it, man. Hey. I'm not the hacker, okay? Maybe Dudley is the hacker, or maybe the salted one is the hacker, and they're running around here messing with stuff. I like Chris Benoit. He was a good wrestler. And that's it. That's all you can say. All right, hang on. I'll be right back. All right, here we are, dirt sheet time. Oops.
Really? Even when it's all the way full, it's half full. And I'm the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, The Miz. It's hard times for the citizens of the world, but we, the greatest tag team of the 21st century, are going to take a page out of John Krasinski's playbook and share with everyone at home some good news. First good news, at WrestleMania in a brutal ladder match, we retained our SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I retained our SmackDown Tag Team Championships. As a matter of fact,
John Morrison did.
I am the first person in history to ever retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships by himself.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Well, I am the first person in history to retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships
No dirt sheet.
From his
I'm sorry,
couch.
man. I'm sorry.
That's good news. This year's WrestleMania was the most talked about, most watched WrestleMania in history. That's good news. Otis finally kissed a girl. But Mandy's mom had to watch Otis kiss her daughter.
That's...
The Undertaker's back. And buried AJ Styles. Yeah, that part of the Boneyard match reminds me of this recurring nightmare I have every time I come to compete.
What?
Come on, buddy. Come here. Get up here. Don't bury me. Don't bury me.
Oh, no.
Don't bury me.
Don't bury me.
Don't bury me.
You know, I have that same nightmare.
Better AJ than us?
Yeah. That's good news. We have a new Universal Champion in Braun Strowman, and our champion actually makes it to almost every show.
Which is much more frequently than some of the other champions we've had around here.
That's good news.
Speaking of around here, did you see that Firefly Funhouse match?
Well, yeah, it was weird, and John Cena disappeared.
After all these years, that you can't see me crap finally came true.
That's good news.
This is all good
Perhaps
news.
the best news of all. Our new hit single, Hey Hey, went gold today.
It's been trending worldwide. It's Pee Wee Herman's favorite song.
What?
Hashtag Hey Hey. And we know what you want, so get closer to your TVs.
The heck's going
because
on?
we are going to perform Hey Hey live for you right now. In
What
3,
is going on?
2.
MCMIZ.
Johnny.
Oh my
A lot of
goodness.
haters out there putting us on blast.
When it's time to go,
We roll like Miz.
Oh my goodness.
trying to determine
Why you pandering clowns always scream the same sermon? You're not a new day, you're new version of Pee Wee Herman. We chose this.
Oh my goodness. It's the rap, guys. It's the rap.
You two.
Here we go.
Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey. Ho, ho, let's go.
This is the song you guys were talking about. This is what people were telling me about when you guys were saying that there's a rap that they did. Thank goodness the Usos are here.
Miz and Morrison. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa is right. Thank goodness.
Oh, hey.
Nah.
Out of respect, we was gonna let y'all finish that, but we cannot let you do that. Pee Wee Herman got more street cred than both of you two. Both of y'all.
Oh.
How dare you two? How dare you come out and interrupt our live performance?
we're out here spreading good news, and you come out with this negative downer energy.
I mean, what do you want anyway? At WrestleMania, John defended the SmackDown Tag Team Championship titles.
Thank you, Usos. Yes.
And guess
Thank
what?
you very much.
He won. So why are you two here?
Because last time we checked, you two are the tag team champions, which means you and you had to defend both titles, Oos.
That wasn't the match, Oos. It was him versus him.
I see what you're doing. You're trying to drive a wedge between us, but newsflash, I got his back. Everyone else gets my front.
And besides the point, the Usos and the New Day injured The Miz, so I couldn't compete at WrestleMania. And guess what? I'm still not medically cleared, and I can't compete tonight. So we will see you two later.
See ya.
Hey, Morrison,
Bye.
way to carry the team, Morrison. Way to carry Miz. Morrison, way to carry him.
Way to carry the team.
Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your world famous
Seven-time champs.
and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this explanation. More sour.
Dude, is Xavier going to be back now? Xavier is definitely healing up, man. Taking his time. All right, so Big E and Kofi are here. I got some things to say. Wonder what it's going to be.
Involved in that triple threat match at WrestleMania, baby? No.
Y'all ain't Lil Boosie on Instagram Live. You can't do whatever you want. Now, the original match planned for WrestleMania did not go on as planned, so it only makes sense to me that if one member of each team got to compete at WrestleMania, the other members of each team get to compete for those adorable, kissable, lickable tag team championships.
Lickable.
What part of medically not cleared do you and do...
What we came out here to tell you
Make
is
it an
that
arm
after
wrestling match.
consulting with WWE management, Fox executives, Martha Stewart, Dakota Fanning, Lil Wayne, Lil Kim, and Freddie Prinze Jr. on a Zoom call turned happy hour, they got a little bit too crazy. We have been informed that next week
it will be Jey Uso versus The Miz versus Big E in a triple threat match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Player.
Oh, it's not Baby, it's player now?
I love it. It's all about the tag team titles next week.
Dude, I don't foresee either of these teams getting these titles off of Miz and Morrison right now. But hey, at least we got ourselves a guaranteed title match next SmackDown. Oh my goodness. Braun Strowman's going to face Shinsuke tonight. Is it for the title though? I don't think it is.
On Friday Night Smackdown.
I cannot wait for these two to clash, but pay close attention to this trio. Because if you're not,
oh my goodness.
Your eyes open for you.
Yo, the Forgotten Sons are coming to SmackDown?
On Friday Night Smackdown. It's Cutler.
Wow.
And Riker, the Forgotten Sons on SmackDown. Next.
Oh, next. The Forgotten Sons. Wow, dude, they might actually get some a little bit of shine here. That doesn't help the NXT tag division right now, though. Think about how many tag teams are in NXT. Not that many. Not that many. Who do they have? They have the Undisputed Era. They have got that new Indu Sheer team. Maybe that Everrise team will start getting some more matches, and the Broserweights, and kind of Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan, but I don't know if they're ever really gonna do much with them. What is that, like 5 tag teams? 6 tag teams? I like the Forgotten Sons a lot, but I don't know how good of a move this is for them. It's nice to see some post-Mania shake-up type of stuff going on, though, with the roster. So, not exactly complaining. I'm just wondering what they're thinking when it comes to this NXT tag team division, man. It's just so depleted. They have good tag teams, but there's just not a lot of them. Watch the same people fight all day. Alex Shelley should come back? Alex Shelley, that sounds familiar. The new TM61? Yeah, that's true. I want to see the leader by himself. Me too, Mo. Me too, but they never give it to us. They never even let him fight. It'd be kind of okay if he would be the tag team partner every now and then, but he's always just the guy on the outside who just stands there. And they were building him so well. Remember, there was, I don't know which takeover it was, but there the Street Profits were still there. I think the Viking Raiders were still there. There was just a great match, and then in the middle of the match, Jackson Riker came down to the ring and just destroyed everybody, and they made him look so powerful. And then they were like, see you later. See ya. I don't know. It's a triple threat. Yeah, it will be. They announced that for next week. Next week is the triple threat for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Not this week, but up next is the Forgotten Sons, which might mean that we're gonna see something else, because they said Otis and Mandy were up next, and then we saw an Elias concert. We're gonna find out, man. It's a commercial break right now. At least for me, it is. Who do they got on here? They got Blake. They got Jackson Riker. Do I have Jackson Riker? Let's see. I do. This dude Jackson Riker just looks like such a beast. College football. Are they still going to be doing college football? I'm wondering how many of these events are just going to be on hold. I feel like everything's on hold. I'll tell you one thing. I'm very lucky to have a live stream and to have these abilities to still make money in a environment like this, because a lot of places that I've worked in the past, they would definitely not be open right now. They would not be open for business. I've worked in a lot of places with cubicles and like where you're not 6 feet apart, where you're stuck in a reciprocating air situation, not wide open whatsoever. And man, if I was like completely dependent upon a 9-to-5 job in the way that I've been before, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. So I'm kind of glad that I've established a work from home type of environment. Of course, it's less money that I'd be making, but anything's more than zero, you know. So I just got to thank you guys for being part of the journey here and supporting me and making it so that I can actually give money to my children, give money to my to the bills, help my mom out, all kinds of stuff. You guys have made all that stuff possible, so I very, very much appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys do that.
Michael Cole, don't say it too loud. You might find yourself part of our announce table.
They're gonna face off against the Lucha House Party. Oh me, oh my. Dun 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 dun. You don't like it without the audience, hey man, it's better than not having it at all. It's like what I was just saying. Like we could be just watching old WWE Network replays right now instead of actually having live, brand new wrestling to watch. Better than zero.
Superstar.
All right, Lucha House Party. Kalisto?
Correct myself. He is a United States Marine, Steve Cutler.
Kalisto. Is Kalisto even in this? When's the last time you've seen Kalisto wrestle? He's not. No, he's not. Lindsay. All right, let's get Lindsay out here. Lindsay Dorado. Lindsay Dorado. Lindsay and Lindsay. What the heck's going on here?
The king of the ropes. There he is. Cover now is enough. And a kick out by Blake. The Forgotten Sons individually said that they were forgotten about, Corey.
They individually said they were forgotten about. No way.
To try to take over.
Oh my goodness,
dominate
dude.
Smackdown.
And a truly cohesive.
All right. Gonna have to broom that one. Broom this one too. Let's try this. I would like to see the Forgotten Sons get the New Day routine. What? That would be so wild. Be very out of character for a person looking like this Jackson Riker guy. I don't know about that, man. I think you're a little far out left field with that one. Yeah, if it's between people getting sick and people not getting sick, audience does not need to be there. A host with class. Dude, we got hosts with class?
Now the knees right to the back as well. Again, that ground your opponents. That's what the Forgotten Sons are doing here tonight.
Great contrast between these two teams. You're not going to get a lot of style points from the
Cameron, what's up? They'll eventually find a cure. The cure is the thing that's going to help more than anything is for people to just actually stay inside and not be going out and doing stuff, man. I think that's causing part of the problem right now, is that people are not keeping it as together as they should be. I mean, you got a lot of people out here just like, whatever, I'm gonna do what I want.
For the moment, can Lindsay make it to his corner to tag the fresh Grand Metalik?
Now Cutler's not going to allow that to happen. He cuts the ring in half. Dorado now.
Oh, nice stunner. Springboard stunner. Nice stuff.
Blake made the tag, and so did Metal
Blake is in. Here comes Grand Metalik off the rope. My goodness, super high crossbody.
Grand Metalik able to take down both Forgotten Sons. Two of the three, I should say.
And Metalik now.
Man, people gotta stay home. Cameron, what's up, man? Wow, beautiful high arcing back elbow by Grand Metalik. Metalik is just flying around this place.
Drop kick now. Blake's in trouble. Covered by Metalik. Looking
Do I have
to win
Wesley
this
Blake?
tag team
I don't think
matchup.
I do.
And Steve Cutler breaking things up for his team.
Steve Cutler. I don't think I have him either. Nope. No Steve Cutler.
Knife edge chop by Lindsay Dorado.
Who's launched outside the ring and he hit hard. Metalik with a
Cameron in the house. Cambro.
Blake gonna roll him up. Roll through by Metalik. Metalik with an enziguri.
Enziguri. Grand Metalik is doing the dang thing out here.
Oh,
he gets caught by Blake, though. Oh, backflip out of the suplex attempt. Catches a clothesline for his troubles, though.
Impact made, and here's Cutler in the double team by the Forgotten Sons. Oh, Grand Metalik is planted. Cover by Cutler. Forgotten Sons win their SmackDown debut.
Here are your winners, the Forgotten Sons.
What is the... I don't know. What is the thinking behind this? Why do they never allow Jackson Riker to be involved? He just does nothing. Do I watch AEW? Yes. Yes, I do. Per week, you can basically count on me doing a live hangout for Raw, AEW, NXT, and SmackDown per week. I also don't watch either NXT or AEW one after another. I watch it at the same time so I can know what's happening live. So if you're watching either of those shows live, definitely come on by, man. I'm glad to have you guys here.
I'm feeling really unbeatable right now.
No, I think you're right.
Backstage with Neki. Oh, Dana Brooke and Carmella. They're here.
At WrestleMania. So we were kind of hoping we could make up for lost time and create our own Mania moment by challenging you two for the tag team titles. What do you think? Good idea.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I feel really bad that you guys didn't get to have a WrestleMania moment. But it doesn't really mean you can like jump the line and challenge us because there's like a line.
Okay, maybe so, but I'm pretty sure I heard you guys say that you were
unbeatable.
So I mean,
What's the harm?
We just said we were.
What, Bill?
We're just gonna little powwow.
Oh, bear back.
We're gonna little powwow.
Pew 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 pew. Our babies, our tag team championships. I think we can do this. We're the best tag team. Pew 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 pew. Let's go. We can do this. We can do that. We can do that.
So we talked about
Challenge accepted.
So we talked about it.
I love you, girl. But from now on, decaf.
Yeah, that's for real. She might have just got you in trouble. That's a previous SmackDown Women's Champion, and Dana Brooke is one of the most one of the most heavily improved female wrestlers on the market. Who knows how much better she is than last time we saw her? She's been steadily getting better and better at wrestling. They might have just bit off a little bit more than they can chew. Although they did just beat the Kabuki Warriors, and I would say the Kabuki Warriors probably a little better overall in talent as of right now. Sasha is definitely walking the walk right now. Bow, 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 bow. All right, Sasha Banks is here. And Bayley is here. Aunt Bayley. Aunt Bayley is here. Dude, that was such a weird ending to their match at WrestleMania, wasn't it? So weird. Who's my favorite wrestler? It depends on what you're asking. If you're asking who's my favorite wrestler of all time, or are you asking who my favorite currently wrestling wrestler is, they'd be two separate answers most likely. How you like Gunner? Gunner. Who's Gunner? Baszler and Rhea are yours. I don't know if they would like. I don't know if they would like that. I don't know if I might have to tell them though. I might have to tell them because I think you should choose. I think you should choose. My favorite current wrestler is Seth Rollins, but I really like Kyle O'Reilly as well. Kyle O'Reilly is probably my second favorite current wrestler. I don't know if there is a wrestler on the market today who has shown more charisma without touching a mic in as many shows as he has. Normally, the people who have charisma and are great wrestlers and all this stuff, they get some mic work. They get to actually say something. He hardly ever gets to say anything, and he's still one of the most charismatic and best wrestlers that the WWE has right now. I really like Kyle O'Reilly. Another person I really like is Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara. He is super impressive. His wrestling ability is outlandish, and he's got like a good. You can tell he's got a good sense of humor, but he also he puts in the work. Who else? Who else? I love Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler's a great asset, man. I feel like he could be that like Jinder Mahal type of thing, where just out of nowhere he could be the world champ, and it would be so fun because he's good on the mic. You know, he can write material. You know, he can wrestle great matches versus a plethora of different body types and wrestling styles. He can hold up his part of a storyline very well. He stays healthy most of the time. He's not a guy who's just like always on the injured reserve. Every time he has a match, he's injured for a month afterwards or 2 months. I would say he's kind of like a dark horse type of, like a Jinder Mahal type of dark horse that could just come out of nowhere and really, really heal it up and make the world like, oh my God, who is this guy? Get him out of here. And he could have some good matches too. Sammy Guevara. Dolph out of nowhere would be great. Hey, Halo! Halo! What's up, Halo? New Zealand is in the house, too. What was the word, man? I just learned how to say in the house last night in Finnish. And I already forgot it. Ugh. Lio Rush IC Championship run would be incredible. That would be so incredible. Can you imagine the type of matches he could have? Oh. I mean, goodness gracious. Jackson Riker. Oh, Gunner. Okay. I was like, what? Who's Gunner? Yeah, I do like Jackson Riker, but they're wearing my patience thin with this he never fights thing. It's like, yeah, okay, he looks cool, but like, is there ever going to be a storyline or what? Because now they've changed shows completely, so it's like, even if they had a storyline plan, now they got to change the characters.
Yes. I mean, just 3 weeks ago, we
All
were
right, here we
standing
go. We're
in
back
this
to the
very
show.
ring
He's
when
so
that
fluid. Oh, yeah,
annoying,
dude. Heck yeah.
jealous Paige tried to ruin my WrestleMania and tried to ruin our friendship by putting me in a
dude.
5-way elimination match.
Can you imagine Sami Zayn versus
But
Lio Rush in a
she
match?
didn't.
Oh my goodness.
No, she didn't.
Might be the perfect time
So
for him to try to get
anyone
that
that
title. They
thinks they
could
can
have just a
touch me,
classic wrestling
Ding
feud.
dong. Hello?
And they're both
You
epic on the
can't.
mic too.
Because I've beaten everyone. But I do have to say, in my humble opinion, I think that my greatest moment yet was when I defied all odds at WrestleMania. And how did I do that? How did I do that, Michael? I don't know. Because I am the best.
Oh yeah, TJP was awesome. I love TJP.
We're the best. We are the ultimate role models. So to all you sheep sitting at home that thought that I was going to lose my championship at WrestleMania and thought that we were going to have our friendship ruined, Well, we got 2 simple words for you.
Screw you. You see, because these ignorant
that's not the
sheep
words.
will
That's not the words
never
I thought it was going to be.
understand our friendship. And nobody from the past,
Yeah,
present,
TJP was
or
epic,
future can touch.
Oh my goodness, you're about to get your head kicked.
Well, here is a woman who was very impressive.
I would say that if anybody from that match does have a claim at this title, I would say it's definitely Tamina, because it took everybody in the match to beat her. It took everybody in the match to pin her. So doesn't that mean that she's better than just any given one person at this point? The way they let Tamina go out in that match, I loved it so much.
Stunning. Your hair looks great. I can smell you
Tamina
from
is here.
You
I can
you
smell you
great.
from here. You smell great.
I don't know what you're doing here, but I'm happy that you're here. Because
Bayley's actually doing well now in this role.
We wanted to congratulate you on such a dominant performance at WrestleMania. It was so good. Like, we weren't really expecting it because it
shut
hasn't.
the hell up.
Oh.
Bayley, you did not beat me at Mania. Nobody beat me at Mania. It took all of you women to eliminate me. So, Miss Role Model, why don't you be a great example and fight me one-on-one for the title?
For the title.
Okay.
Dude, I like this. I like this.
I mean, I'm sorry, Tamina.
Yeah, Rich Swann, when they let him go, he went
I know
to
you
Impact.
just came back
He
a
became the
couple
X
weeks ago
Division
from
champion
whatever
like real
coconut
quick
show
too.
you've been hiding in for the past year.
Guy's a great wrestler.
But there is a pecking order around here. Yeah. And you just don't step up to the champ
Yeah.
and make demands.
That's right. You're lucky I'm holding her back right now, too. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But,
This is good.
being the role model that I am, I like to be fair.
Tamania.
So, you can have your match with me. If
You can beat Sasha?
you can beat the standard, the boss, the blueprint, the greatest of all time, my best friend, Sasha Banks. Yeah!
Yeah.
Challenge
Sasha
accepted.
doesn't look like she likes that.
And sis, your bestie just screwed you.
Oh my goodness. When's it gonna happen? Right now? Later? Later? Now?
I agree with Tamina.
You and me both, Cole. I think Bayley just.
Oh my goodness, this is what I'm talking about, man. If Tamina can stay healthy, she can be that just like devastating force. So happy. I'm so happy she's healthy and she's walking around just fine. She's not wearing these gigantic Eiffel Tower knee braces. Braun Strowman versus Shinsuke tonight. I wish it was for the title, man. I want to see them put this title on the line a lot more. Jeff Hardy, uh-oh. Why are they showing me Jeff Hardy?
Very special, deeply in-depth look at the career of the charismatic. Next.
Tamina's theme song's pretty epic too. Ooh, man, that was really good. When Tamina took the mic, like, did you kind of feel like she holds the mic a little differently than a lot of the women on the roster? Like, when she talks, it like makes you like, oh, hey, what? I kind of got that feeling. Like, even if there was a crowd, the crowd would have been completely silent and just worried. It's like we almost got the exact same promo we would have got if there was a crowd. I liked it. I want Ember Moon back, yeah. Brownie, I hear you on that. I really hear you on that. Right now, they already have the best women's division that I know of. Somebody's going to be like, what about Stardom, Gritty? I don't know about Stardom. So as far as I know, WWE has just the best women's lineup. And if everyone was healthy right now, they'd have such a better possibility of having a good footing for it. Ugh. Paige's theme song, yeah, it's pretty good. The writing on the walls, dude. Why is everyone always talking about that theme song coming out? What if he doesn't like that theme song? You know, like there are people who just didn't like their theme song. Randy Orton didn't like his theme song when it was, "Hey, what you gonna say? No one's gonna take what you done for me." Or whatever the song, whatever the lyrics are, he didn't like that song at all, man. And there are people who love that song. They're like, "Yo, I'd love him to come out with that." It's like, dude, he doesn't like it. So what's the point? It's like your theme song. I hear he doesn't really like his current theme song either. Who else? Jericho doesn't even know the words to. He didn't even know the words to his theme song in WWE. The break the walls down. They asked him to like say the lyrics, and he was like something something the walls of Jericho. Like he didn't even know the words to his own theme song. So sometimes people just like they just give you a song, and it's just what you got to deal with. But I'd rather people have what they like. Was Gritty sleeping? What do you mean, was I sleeping? Was I sleeping? What do you mean, was I sleeping? I get these like weird off the cuff comments where I'm like, what? What's going on? What are you talking about? Willow comes out. I don't know. If they wanted to be petty about stuff and really try to stick it to AEW, they could do something like that. Bring out Willow and like really push him as like a super top superstar. I could see them doing something like that, but I don't know. They're gonna give us a retrospective of Jeff Hardy's career. Chapter 1 is coming up next. Both Hardy and Sheamus are pushing for their old themes. Oh, okay. Speaking of Sheamus.
Sheamus is back, but we had an opportunity to speak to him earlier today, and he is in a foul mood.
Dude, please don't have him fighting Chad Gable. Sheamus is here, guys. Look at this. He's so lean. He's been working out a lot, man. He's so lean. He looks just like himself from like years ago. Who's he fighting? Who's this guy? Cal Bloom. Cal Bloom's huge though. Cal Bloom is not a small guy by any means.
And Bloom now with a blow to the back of the neck and a big right hand to Sheamus, and Cal Bloom looking to make a name for himself here tonight on SmackDown.
Cal Bloom, if you last more than 1 minute, you'll do all right.
What an elbow by Sheamus right to the jaw.
Oh my goodness. Yo. Brownie? Upgrades. La 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 la. Oh yes, dude. Brownie, thank you so much, man. Brownie, Andy uses Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Oh dang, that was awesome. Hey man, upgrades. Thank you so much.
And there's the pro kick to Cal Bloom. That'll do it. And the cover by Sheamus, who picks up
Done. Sheamus wins.
Here is your winner, Sheamus.
Oh my goodness. Well, Cal Bloom might have lasted 1 minute. Yes, yes, Dudley. Someone subscribed, and the name is Brownie062006. No, that doesn't mean we're gonna have brownies tonight. I know you want brownies. I love brownies. When are we gonna have brown? No, we're talking about the person who subscribed right now. Yeah, show some hype. Dudley, no. Dudley, there's not brownies in the camera. Dudley, get back. Get away from the camera, Dudley. You're gonna mess stuff up. Dudley, there's no brownies in the camera. Dudley. Brownie, thank you very much for subscribing, dude. Thank you very, very much.
Next couple of weeks, we are going to.
Sheamus is, he was threatening the announce table. Thank you very much, Brownie. Brownie with the Twitch Prime. So awesome. And thank you to everybody who gave props, namely Empire and Cameron. And that's it. Nobody else. Guys, you gotta give some props, alright, guys? Give some respect. These people are literally helping me to pay my bills and help, you know, give money to my children and everything. If that doesn't get you hype, I don't know what will, man. These people are helping in a pandemic. Give some props, guys. Light the chat up. All right, here we go. The Jeff Hardy birth of a Enigma package.
I was just going crazy diving around. Naturally, I was hooked.
All right, all right.
I just remember thinking, okay, I'm going to do something that makes somebody in the back here remember me.
Tremendous athletes, these two youngsters from North Carolina. Jeff had a steam. These Hardy boys are focused and determined. They want to be successful.
All right, we're going to time you out, and we're going to report you because you shouldn't be doing promotion for other channels in my stream.
Before we knew it, we would
Unwanted commercial content or spam report. Community guideline strike on its way. You don't do that, man. You don't run up in McDonald's and start talking about Burger King. You don't run up in Burger King and start talking about how this guy I know cooks burgers, man. No, you don't do that. If you wouldn't do that in an establishment, don't do that in my establishment. So yeah, you got reported. And that's going to suck for you because community strikes are way more serious than copyright strikes. Sorry, but I got to do it.
The cool part about it is the
Surprised they're showing Matt? Why?
creates the fun. If you're not scared
Why?
of something wrong.
They own more of Matt's legacy than any other company.
I think it's very important to wrestle each match like it's your last.
Jeff Hardy is the Intercontinental Champion. How can you not be impressed with Jeff Hardy?
You know, it's kind of like this great dream that doesn't stop, and hopefully we're gonna.
Oh my goodness. Dude, he's jumped off of so many crazy things.
As Jeff Hardy gears up for the next chapter in his
I'm Animal Crossing. You are Animal Crossing now, Mo? You turned into Animal Crossing? Mo has played so much Animal Crossing that he has turned into Animal Crossing. He says he is Animal Crossing. H bro, what's up, dude? Sean in the house. I gotta figure out what that word was, man. I hung out with Temezi and a whole bunch of people last night, and we actually saw a video on like how to speak Finnish, and I learned how to say that people are in the house, but say it in Finnish, and I forgot. Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing, yes. You are what you eat, or you are what you play, I guess. I guess now you are what you play. Yeah, I don't know. I think that the Matt Hardy thing, if they would have actually rolled with it, it could have been really, really good. They did roll with it a little bit. They did roll with it a little bit. It's just he was next to Bray, and you could tell that it was just two people who were so creatively stifled by the box they got put in during that time that it just didn't mesh very well. Because the timing was just all kinds of weird. I don't know. I in a perfect world we would have got the full on broken Matt Hardy in WWE, and it could have been one of the greatest things we've seen recently. But I don't know. If I had to choose between Broken Matt Hardy and the Fiend, I think the Fiend is a little bit better overall because it's actually two characters at the same time. It's the Fiend and it's Bray Wyatt, and it's got all these other characters. There's so much you could do with it. The Fiend can show up and come out of the darkness and disappear and all this stuff. In AEW, I guess everybody can come out of the darkness and disappear. um, the broken gimmick, it's so wild and wacky and out there. It's so fun, but it's I still feel like I'd rather have the Fiend. I'd rather have the Fiend, and I'd rather have Bray Wyatt than the broken gimmick. The broken gimmick is cool, but in the grand scheme of things, like if I had to do a draft, I would definitely draft the Fiend before Matt Hardy. I have 2K. I have 2.4K points. Oh, I see. Yeah, if you put like point something, it'll think you're putting a link. I see what's up. I see what you're talking about. It's gonna keep deleting you guys because it thinks you're posting links. You have to put you have to just put a space after the periods. If you don't put a space after a period, it thinks you're doing you're putting links in the chat, and it's just gonna delete them. I'll be right back. All right, let's see. The question is, would I like to see Jeff as champ once more? World champion? No. Intercontinental champion? Heck yeah. Yes. The problem with him being world champion to me is that there's such a, I mean, it'd still probably be fun. I'm not gonna say it wouldn't be fun, but the world championship, I feel like the intercontinental championship is more for like making superstars, and I think that that's what Jeff should be trying to do right now is pass on the legacy to some newer superstars, and I don't think you really do that by being world champ. You normally do that with the mid card titles first. Daniel Bryan versus Cesaro, Money in the Bank qualifying match, nice. Man, why do they keep doing this to Dana? Dana keeps getting put in these situations where it's like, oh gosh, here we go. Sonya Deville attempts to clear the air with Mandy Rose next week. Uh-oh. Good luck with that. I'd like to see Jeff Hardy as Intercontinental Championship holder. And I'd like it if he could do what Naomi did, where he could change the title to different colors. I'd like to see that, like his tie-dye type of thing that he does. I'd like to see him change the strap to look like that, the like leather part of the championship, to make it more colorful and stuff, and then have just these knockdown drag out matches with some up and coming great superstars, and retain, keep retaining, but keep making, like kind of like the United States Open Challenge, the way Cena did that, where he'd fight Sami Zayn, he'd fight this guy, to make people look, show off what they're capable of against a superstar. I would like to see Jeff doing that. World title, I don't know. It probably still be fun, and he could probably still do the same thing, but I just don't think the world title is the title to do that with right now, or I guess just not recently. All right, the brand new Universal Champion is here. But Sammy is not here. where's Shinsuke? I love Shinsuke's augmented reality. It makes it look like you're in this giant red warehouse.
Gonna get these hands.
Gonna get these hands, guys.
Distraction by Nakamura's buddy Cesaro.
Cesaro, I love how Cesaro just got tossed. Oh my goodness. What's gonna happen here, I wonder? They're really just gonna end the show on a Braun versus Shinsuke match? I don't know about that. And as far as I know, this is not for the title, so it's just a straight up match. What could be the twist here? Maybe Sammy comes out of nowhere. Dana might win it all. Dana Brooke is probably gonna get the Jinder Mahal treatment. Why? How would she do that in the face of a Tamina push?
And there's Cesaro up on the apron, causing a bit of a distraction.
I don't know.
early on,
You might be right.
Quick strike, I should say.
Yeah,
the
this is
hamstring
not
of
this is
Strowman.
not for
And
the title,
Nakamura,
guys.
the king of strong style, looking to take the big man down. Great strategy to start.
I love Nakamura's theme song. I liked it before, and then the upgrade. I feel like it is an upgrade when they added the Rock to it. So good. One of the best themes, man. One of the best themes.
Shinsuke looking for a kick. Boom! And Braun answered in a big way. This is what Shinsuke wanted to avoid, being caught in the clutches of the monster.
Oh, God. You know, JBL made the statement on WrestleMania.
Thank you to everybody who left a thumbs up on the YouTube video so far, man. If you guys haven't done it yet, please take a second. It is very appreciated.
They hold the Universal Championship until he retires.
I love having two full-time champs. Yeah, it is nice.
Braun Strowman feeling extremely confident with good reason. I think Cesaro and Nakamura had better clear the way.
Comes Braun. Don't come near me. Cesaro's at ringside, by the way.
By Strowman and Nakamura sent back into the ring again.
Cesaro got tossed over the top rope earlier. It was so funny.
And Nakamura takes advantage, driving a knee right into the throat.
Oh yeah, I like Cesaro's theme now too. I hear you on that, Brownie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just ribs first into the barricade goes Shinsuke.
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus?
Oh boy. Can't say that on here. Can't say that. YouTube will demonetize me. Don't want that. Oh yeah. Commercial breaks. They do a body good, I think. Commercial breaks. Gotta have them. I think that Shinsuke challenging for this could have been a little better done to make it more hype. But I am very excited that Shinsuke is one-on-one with the Universal Championship holder right now. Can you imagine if it was still Goldberg? Can you imagine if it was still the Fiend? How much this would matter? I'm thinking about it in terms of opportunity, in terms of how far up the fight card you must be to be the guy that they're choosing for this right now. How much they must really like you at this point in history. So I'm not so much hype that it's Braun versus Shinsuke, because we've seen that a couple times, but I'm more hyped for the opportunity that it presents and the thinking that they must be having right now. Like who could fight him? Who could fight Braun right after WrestleMania? Shinsuke, you know, like that. To me, that excites me, especially because it's been no secret. Shinsuke has not been as as touted. He's not been as represented as he should be when it comes to kicking people's heads off in the WWE. So it's an exciting time for me. I find the time exciting. More than the actual people who are wrestling. Man, they gotta keep showing me these Final Fantasy VII remake commercials. La 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 la. Yeah, that Triple H logo was epic, Mo. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lego Masters, the show that gets better ratings than WWE. Kind of crazy. Lego Masters gets more people to watch it than WWE. There's people out here training their whole lives, lifting hundreds of pounds, learning how to do flips and cut promos in front of thousands of people. They got their own network and everything, and then you got this show over here where there are people who are building stuff out of plastic blocks, and more people are watching that.
Against Shinsuke Nakamura, and
just the way it is. All right, we're back to it.
Shinsuke came out of the gate impressively, but
I like the Strowman Express shirt that he's got, though. Looks cool.
But again, an important matchup for Nakamura.
Is it a train with his face on it?
Tonight could be in line for a future Universal Championship.
Babyface Nakamura, he was funny tonight. I don't know about Babyface Nakamura coming back, but he was funny. Oh, nice stuff. Cesaro. European uppercut. European uppercut clocks the back of the head of Braun Strowman while the ref wasn't looking, and then Shinsuke with a nice kick right to the head of Braun, but he can't get the 3 count. And now he's trying to choke some of the life out of him. It's got to be hard to choke a guy with a beard this big, though.
Strategy by Shinsuke right now. You're not going to match power with Braun, but try to...
Oh, there's a great example. Side slam.
Sidewalk slam.
You're going to hear Nakamura gasping for air after having his breath driven out, courtesy of the...
Cesaro's not in the match, Elijah. He's at ringside. I just put him for representation over here.
And then Nakamura trying to sneak in from behind, kick to Strowman, drives it back
it's
to the ropes.
Shinsuke. Shinsuke all day. It's a one-on-one match, but Cesaro is at ringside, and he's paying dividends here and there during this match. He's distracted Braun, and also he's landed some damage on Braun. Oh my goodness. RKO CJ. Yo. Upgrades? Upgrades. Dude, look at this. 19 months. La 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 la. RKO CJ, why you do him like this? Why you do him like this? People run up to RKO CJ, and that's how he does people? And he uses Twitch Prime as well. 19 plus months. RKO. RKO CJ, dude. Thank you so much. Oh, it's over. It's over. Braun wins. Braun Strowman.
I don't know if there is a man
Shinsuke's hurt.
the earth that is going to be able...
Goodness gracious. The domination. The domination. Dude, RKO CJ. Already? Wow, I know, right? They still got 5 minutes left. That's what I'm wondering about right now, Mo.
A thunderous power slam.
Ooh. Yeah, that power slam was good stuff. Is the mountain. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Dude, I did not expect this. I did not expect this. Oh my goodness. No. No.
Hi, Fireflies!
Hi, Bray.
Hold up. I just have to rewrite a little history.
Oh, he erased. Now he's... Oh. Yo. Well, this makes sense why there's 5 minutes left.
Hey, John. I guess you were right all along. We really can't see you.
Ooh.
Braun Strowman! Congratulations, champ. I am so happy for you.
Oh, I bet you are.
No. That was a long time ago. I'm sure he's learned his lesson by now.
Oh. Dude, they do have history. They do have history.
Braun, I brought you in from the swamp and I gave you a home.
I brought you in from the swamp.
But you turned your back on me.
That's
You turned
true.
your back on your family.
True.
You turned your back on your own creator. But I think I can forgive him. Right?
No, you can't forgive him.
Nah.
He's too big.
He's too big.
He's gross. And I think his beard is possessed.
His beard is
His
possessed.
breath smells worse than a Schweinschwein.
I actually think Braun's a good guy.
Shut up, Rabbit.
Uh-oh.
They
Shut
don't
up,
want to
Rabbit.
forgive you. But I will if you just tell me you're sorry. Go ahead, son. Make me proud.
I'm not playing these games, Bray.
Oh.
Apparently you've been busy talking about getting those hands instead of learning those manners.
Oh.
Well, since I've taught you so much already,
I love
why
it.
stop now? Your next lesson is going to be about sharing. Because you have something that I want back. And it's right there on your shoulder. As one circle closes, another begins again. Since I brought you into this world, I'm gonna have to take you out. Bye!
Bye! Bye, Bray, bye.
Bye, Braun!
Hey. Wait. Before you go.
Uh-oh. Before you go.
I just want you to know, Bray, that anytime you want, I'm ready to let you in.
Really?
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, okay, Braun. All right, I see you. Yo, Braun with a little bit of charisma at the end here. Bye. See ya. Oh, I love it. Oh man. Bye. See ya. I'm ready to let you in, dude. That was really good. I must say this SmackDown turned out a lot better than I had a feeling it would be. I was like, yeah, you know, they did WrestleMania happened. It was cool. It was cool. But here we are at the end of the first SmackDown after WrestleMania, and I actually have a smile on my face, and I think a lot of people do. Let's find out how many people do. Let's have a little talk. Just a little talk. A little chat, if you will. Yes, guys. Yes, it is time. It is time for the chat of the Graps. I hope you guys are ready. If you watched SmackDown tonight and you would like to give a review, please type a 1 in the chat. I'll be taking reviews from anybody who was hanging out with us today during the show and who wants to give us their review. Your review should consist of what you liked about the show, maybe what you thought could have been a little bit better, and your overall score out of 10. So whether you thought it was a 7 out of 10, a 9 out of 10, an 8 out of 10, whatever you thought about the show. So let's find out. Let's find out who wants to give their review. And also, let me get my background music going. Alright, we got a little bit of background. That's good. That's good stuff. Let me know about the background music, guys. Is it too low, too loud? I guess the title makes you better. Mo, I don't know, man. I didn't expect to see any of that. Like, you could tell Braun is still unsure of himself, the way he cuts promos and stuff, but he's trying to bleed this larger than life type of thing from himself, but you could still tell he doesn't fully believe it. I don't know how you could make him feel that way. I wish he would just like really embody that beastly attitude a little bit better. But at the end there, he actually seemed to be not that afraid, or not afraid of what he needed to do or the promo he needed to cut. I liked it, man. I liked it a lot. Braun did do something where the Fiend failed beating Goldberg. Oh, that's true. That is true. That's true, but I have so many theories about the Fiend, man. I have so many theories about why the Fiend wins or loses. I have so many theories about what he's doing here, like what the Fiend embodies. I would love to give you guys like the Fiend cast, like my theories on the Fiend. I think I figured it out, but I don't know if I want to really talk about it. Mo, you're not going to review it? Mo, you were here the whole time. Mo only reviews AEW, but then he calls other people fanboys. Come on, Mo, man. You were here the whole time. You watched the whole show. How are you only going to review AEW, but then call other people fanboys, man? You gotta review all wrestling, right? You gotta like wrestling as a whole. Come on, man. You were Animal Crossing. Alright. I want to see your review of Animal Crossing as well, man. How about that? I want to know your review of Animal Crossing. What do you give Animal Crossing out of 10? And just at least tell me that. Alright, Elijah wants to give his review too. Alright, so Mo doesn't want to do it. Mo said, no, you're fanboys. I'm not giving my review of anything but AEW. Alright, Acid Crazy, you're first. It's going to go Acid Crazy, and then Cameron, and then Empire, and then, and then Elijah. No, it'd be Elijah, then Empire. No, actually it's Fade, so it would be Elijah, then Empire, and then... No, and then We Rupt, and then me. Animal Crossing is 10 out of 10. What about the voice acting in Animal Crossing? You just like the little singing they do. I've heard the singing, dude. The singing is catchy, but it sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks. I'm Jim Cornette of AEW. I guess so, man. But you can't call other people fanboys if you're not reviewing both products, man. If you're not gonna give your review, then you gotta realize you're doing exactly what you're accusing other people of doing. So let's get it. Let me get my calculator. My Darth Vader calculator. Darth Vader calculator, giving you the raw data. Alright, so 8.0 is the review by Acid Crazy. It says, matches were okay. The only reason why it gets an 8 is because the new reveal, the Fiend and Braun feud. Yeah, I think that really was a good icing on the cake. I feel you on that. I really do. Alvin and the Chipmunks crossing. But yeah, Acid, I know what you're talking about. I do believe that when you say the matches were okay, that's exactly how I feel about it. I feel like nobody went above and beyond. The week leading up to WrestleMania, the matches, just people were really knocked down, drag out, giving us some good stuff. The women's title match wasn't as good as the Mania match. The Dolph Ziggler versus Tucker match, it was all Tucker, and then all of a sudden the super kick just rocks Tucker and he's done. Like, I agree with you. I'm on it with you. The okay, I agree. So Acid Crazy, thank you for your review, man. Acid Crazy, I gotta really thank you for coming over from YouTube to give your reviews. I want to thank everybody, but I especially want to take a second to thank Acid Crazy, because Acid Crazy found us on YouTube and came over to a completely separate website and spends some of his day telling us what he thought about a wrestling show, you know. And also he makes the chat a better place. Like, he's always talking about what's going on. He's not trolling it up or anything. I got to give you some props, man. I try to do this for everybody. I eventually get to everybody, but I really want to take a second to say thank you, Acid Crazy. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate people doing the right stuff, and so often the people who are doing the right thing, or the people who are doing the best for the community, are the people who fall by the wayside and don't get recognized as much as the people doing the wrong things. So I wanted to take a little extra few seconds here to say thank you to you, man. Thanks for being here. You rocking it, man. You rocking it. All right, next up, Cameron. Here's another just pillar of the community. Cameron says, SmackDown was just okay as usual. Ready for things to get back to normal because my interest is being lost to a point. The crowd, you think the crowd is making you lose interest? Didn't really get intrigued tonight by anything besides Forgotten Sons. Yeah, that was a cool reveal. I hope it actually means something, you know. I hope it's not just like, oh, hey, we got to do something, you know. And now we got to deal with the conversation all over again about the Fiend is dead if he loses, or if he doesn't need the belt, or if he wins it. We do have to deal with that conversation, but maybe there's a separate way. Bray is a smart guy, man. Maybe there's something else that could happen here besides just someone fights for championship and wins or loses. If anybody could come up with an alternate outcome of that situation, I'd put that on Bray Wyatt. So I'm interested in seeing what could happen besides guy wins title, guy loses title, guy retains title, the same old. So I see what you mean, and I'm not putting the ultimate faith in it, but if there ever was a person who could make lemonade out of lemons, it's Bray Wyatt. So I see what you mean, but I'm hoping for the best, man. I don't have full faith, but I see what you mean. 7.0 says Cameron the Cameronian. Cameron, thank you very much. Cameron the Cameronian. You know what? I'm gonna give you a bunch of these fiends. You're getting a bunch of these creepy fiends and the hype. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you for your review. I'm so glad you brought up the Forgotten Sons, because honestly, I hope that that's something that is going to matter. And that does get me hyped for the future of SmackDown, because these tag team titles, they can't just keep bouncing between two teams all day long, every day, man. They can wrestle all the good matches they want, but the title itself should probably be able to bring interest to a different team. We already know these guys can kill it. And the feuds are like being based off of nothingness now. It's literally like, oh, we fight now. Like, there's nothing going on. It's not like they even dislike each other. It seems like they're just friends who are like, oh, let's just get this title. There's nothing compelling about that. And so hopefully Forgotten Sons are there to just shake it up. Cameron, thank you so much, man. Thanks for everything you do, Cameron. Not just your review. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so your 7 out of 10 has been added to the review. Next up, it would be Elijah? Yeah, Elijah, what is your review? And then after Elijah, it would be Fade to Empire. So just type up your review right now, and just after he gives his, I got you. I wonder if John Cena is going to come back or not. Maybe at Money in the Bank? Or maybe he's just going to wait until next Mania or something. Yeah. Goth? I could see that happening. I would hope he'd return at SummerSlam. It's happening in Boston this year. It's supposed to. Who knows? Who knows if we'll even be off this weird lockdown thing we got going on. But if it does actually happen in Boston, I would love for John Cena to return there and just do something crazy. I want to see him just have like a wreck somebody match, you know? Like, he grabs the Intercontinental title and then shows up for a couple of weeks doing Intercontinental title open challenges, or him versus Andrade. Oh, that could be fresh. Cena versus Andrade, and Cena gets the title, and he starts doing the open challenges again until somebody else gets the title off of Cena. Have him do like 4 weeks of open challenges, and then on the 4th week, somebody like, I don't know, somebody like Humberto gets it or whatever. I don't know. I don't want it to be Humberto, but somebody like that. You know, somebody out of nowhere, somebody like Apollo Crews gets it, and then Cena disappears again or something. That could be cool. I'm over Cena having to put over people. I am too, man, but it's like, that's what they got right now. What else do they got? Andrade beating Humberto over and over again? Like, what's going to happen? He's going to beat Cedric. He's going to beat Ricochet. He's going to beat Angel Garza. Like, maybe they could have like a... I guess the next most interesting thing might be that Angel Garza and Austin Theory and Andrade start having interpersonal problems because they all want the United States title, and then you got those three feuding. Because I'm just so sick of the opposite end of that, where it's Mysterio, Humberto, Cedric, over and over and over again. It's like, yeah, good matches, but what the heck, man? I think that would be a very fun feud where Angel is just like, yo, I held down the fort while you were gone, and you're a liability now. So let me just get that title, and we can keep this thing going. And then Zelina's like, no, don't fight amongst yourselves. This is what they want, you know. And then it becomes this like, they're still trying to take out other people, but also they're having their own interpersonal drama. And Zelina's trying to keep the fort together, but it's like cracking at the seams. I think that could be a fun idea as well. But the Cena US Challenge thing was a great jump off point for a lot of superstars. So I'm always gonna go back to that if it's possible. I want to get Cena back to. That's what I'm saying, Cameron. I'm saying he would win for like a month straight. Like, he would just be untouchable for like a month straight, and then somebody would catch him slipping. Doc, what's up, Doc? All right, Elijah. Where's your review at, Elijah? I'm looking for it, man. I'm when I'm talking about all the rest of this stuff and I ask somebody for the review, I'm kind of like filling space between the last review and the next review as I talk about what could possibly be next or what I liked about the show. So try to get you guys' reviews typed up while I'm filling the space for you, so that once you have it, it's done. You know, it's there, so that we can keep the show rolling. So Elijah, whenever you're ready, man. But Empire says, SmackDown was just okay tonight. The matches were decent. Forgotten Son's debut was okay, and Firefly Funhouse saved the show for me. And Braun at the end was funny. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Uh-oh. 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 Starting to look a little bleak. A little bleak for SmackDown. I mean, it's looking like a good show, but maybe not good enough. Empire, thank you very much for your review. Let's see. About this whole thing. The end was funny. I feel like that is something that is missing from Braun, because if you see Braun, if you see him when he's not in the ring, like, get these hands, the guy has like this, he's got a jovial attitude. He's not just always serious. He's not just always throwing tree trunks around and derailing semi trucks from the road and stuff. Like, he's a fun guy, and I'm not talking about mushrooms. Okay, he's just fun. He seems like a fun-loving person. And so to see a little bit of that come through tonight, because everybody should know by now, the best WWE superstars normally turn out to be the ones who are just kind of being themselves, but like turning their personality up a few notches to make it entertainment. And I haven't been seeing that from Braun. Like, Braun's had some okay feuds, but I haven't been seeing that where he's being more of himself instead of this, they said I'm a monster, so you're going to get these, you know? And tonight we got some of that. And so I feel like that, where you said the end was fun, is one of the most key points about what Braun needs to do during the next coming weeks or months, however long he's going to have this title. He needs to not just be this mindless Sasquatch. He needs to have a personality so that there's more to watch than just him going, get these hands, blah, get these hands, blah, get these hands, blah. Even though that is entertaining if they do it with like him pushing a stage on somebody, there has to be a point where there's an actual human being that's relatable in there. And I love that you brought up the fun part, because I think that's the key word. Braun needs to be fun again. Fun again. He was fun when he was spearing Bobby Lashley through the stage. He was fun when he was throwing backstage on top of Brock Lesnar. He was fun when he was getting hit by an ambulance and like walking away with a bloody arm, like, get off me, leave me alone. That was fun, you know. But then it just became this like modern Braun where it just wasn't fun. It was just, yeah, get these hands, get these hands, get these hands, you know. Like, I agree with everything you said in this review, and I like it. Empire, thank you very much. I like it, I like it, I like it. I'm gonna give you a whole empire of robots. The robot empire. Empire, thank you very much for your review. I appreciate it very much. Okay, so Elijah has posted his review now. Okay, so SmackDown was nice. SmackDown was a nice show. I hope Forgotten Sons get the New Day routine. What the heck, man? You want to see Jackson Riker dancing around like Big E? It's your review, man. It's your review. Braun is fighting champion. I like that. Me too. Me too. Bray Wyatt's story and Jeff Hardy return. He didn't really return. He got a promo package type of thing. But I know what you mean. Tamina is good on the mic, and she gives that I'm gonna hurt you attitude. Something WWE is missing. Yeah, for sure. For sure, the women's division has been missing that I'm gonna hurt you seriousness, you know? I agree with that. Happy Shinsuke is getting main event time. Yeah, who knows how long that's gonna work, but at least it happened tonight. And good woman tag match, 7.5. 7.5, nice. I'd say 7.5 is right around that fair range. There have been a lot of these reviews tonight that have been right in that fair range. Like, I feel like you guys are speaking truths. Elijah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Elijah. You hope Sheamus gets a good push? Yeah, me too. Me too. At least we saw him tonight. I'm glad he was out here. And the guy he fought actually put up a little bit of a fight. Elijah, thank you so much, man. I'm going to give you... Dudley, I know what you want me to give him, but I'm going to... Alright, fine. Dudley says I have to give you this. There you go. Elijah, thank you very much for your review. It'll never be New Day. I hope not. I hope not. But that's what he wants. That's why I skipped that. I was like, okay, all right. That's what you want. You got it. Imagine Fiend about to win the belt at SummerSlam. Lights go out Fiend style. And second Fiend appears. Choke Bray out. Then removes the mask and it's Cena. Oh. Like, that's... Dude, I just thought about it. I just thought about what you said, and it inspired such a crazy thought. Oh, man. Dude, Cameron, that's a good idea, man. That's a really good idea. You know, I've been talking about there being a second Fiend, there being a second person in the outfit who shows up to really shake things up. But that is such a good idea. Man. I just want to have like a Fiend cast. I really want to. I want to have a Fiend cast. Like what I believe the origin of the Fiend is, why he's here, what he's doing, how he's affecting people, where it's going, where it's headed, possibilities of people who are going to be able to maybe beat him or join him. Or man, I like that. We need to get better at timing. Yes, yes, that's probably a good idea. But I got it. I thought SmackDown was okay, but the Braun and Bray will be insane. Cat and mouse game. I'm hyped for Braun showing charisma, and Shin and Aunt Bayley might screw herself with Tamina, and DBK getting the win. Which is great in terms of Sonya and Otis. It is, because it means that we're moving. We're not just, that's not the end of the story. So that's kind of exciting to me because they did such a good job with the beginning of the story that the fact of having more of it is exciting. I just hope that it's not too drawn out, or that they did what they counted on doing already and now they're just like trying to ride out the hype, you know? Mandy's story, Forgotten Sons, I didn't feel it with Riker. Yeah, what the heck's going on with him, man? Why are they... Ugh. This guy is one of the best like forgotten things. Like, he's so forgotten. He's so sidelined. He's such a dark horse type of thing. I don't know what the story is there. They've kept him on the sidelines for so long. It's getting outlandish to me. But one of the things that you brought up here that I didn't see from anybody else's review is the Otis and Mandy and Dolph and Sonya. And the fact that you said that Dolph's win is a good thing for that. I'm kind of thinking the same thing, and I'm wondering why they did this. Why did they give Dolph a win over Tucker tonight? Maybe there's gonna be like a split between these two because we've all had a friend. We've all had a friend. Here comes the big dog. Oh, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, we got brand new subscribers. Thank you. We've all had a friend who got a girlfriend and just forgot everything that you had been doing with them for the last year, 2 years, 3 years. Like people who just forget who they are once a girl starts paying attention to them. We've all had friends who've done that to us. Okay, if you say you haven't, you're extremely lucky, because I've had super ride or die best friends. Like, we bled together, we fought together, and as soon as they get that little attention from something that doesn't have guy parts, it's like you're ixnay. You can't get them to return your calls. You ain't hanging out. They're not playing basketball no more. They're not there for you if you got beef. Nothing. So that might be where this storyline is going, because Tucker just got smashed and Otis was nowhere to be seen. Tucker came out here and showed pictures of Otis hanging out with Mandy, but he was not there for him. And remember, last week he was there for them. Last week, Tucker got smashed on the steel steps, and Otis ran out like, Tucker, and he was like holding him and stuff. And then this week, there's just pictures of him on the Titantron. So that might be where this is going. There might be this divide between Heavy Machinery that's forming because of Mandy now. And if that's where they're going with it, I already like the storyline even more. Where is Robert Roode? Yeah, that's a good question too. So I'm glad you brought this up. I'm glad you brought up the whole Sonya, Otis, Mandy thing, because if that's where they're going, it's going to hit home with me, because I've been through that situation several times. People who just forget everything about like who their real friends are, who was there for them, who was picking them up when they were bleeding, who was there helping them with their homework or playing video games with them for hours, just gone immediately as soon as the girl gets involved. And to me, that would be a very hard-hitting storyline that would continue the emotional investment on my part. So if that's where they're going, I like it. I'm glad you brought that up, WeRubs. Good stuff. Your 7.0 is recorded. And if you've never gone through that, I hope you never go through that, because it's a really sad situation. It's a real sad situation. It doesn't make you feel too good about yourself. But hey, we're all still here. All right, WeRubs, you're gonna get all this. You're gonna get all these super meat boys. Yeah, it happened to you. See, WeRubs, I would venture to say there's probably not many people in the chat who haven't went through that before, or maybe put some people through that themselves. We all get wrapped up. We all start getting that another type of love that just infatuates us and saturates us to a point where we might lose sight of like all the stuff that was important before that. And some of us probably put some people through that situation, but it's always, you gotta be true to yourself, man. If there's a person who you come across who makes you forget about the things that you care about, then that person might not be the best thing for you, Might not be the best thing for you as a person. It might be the best thing for you in like a romantic sense. They might not be bad. They might not be trying to pollute you or anything. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying there's going to be some times in your life where if somebody tries to make you forget who you really are or what you really care about or your goals. And if there's a person like that, you gotta put them in their place extra quick, man. Because if they can't handle what you love, you're going to end up hating them for it. You're going to end up wishing you could watch wrestling. You're gonna end up wishing you could hang out with your friends again, and you're gonna be sitting there. It's like, dang, man, now I don't like this person that I'm supposed to love. It'll happen. That's why you gotta lay down the law, lay down the rules immediately. When you meet somebody and you think they're gonna be special, be like, yo, I like doing this on Sundays. Sometimes there's gonna be WrestleMania, and I'm gonna need to hang out with Gritty. You gotta lay down the law, man, because if you don't do it at the beginning, you create this like distorted situation where now the person thinks that they can just walk all over your interests, and then you end up not liking your situation, and it just starts eating away at you. I've been there before, and it sucks. Don't let it happen, man. As soon as you meet somebody and you think they're about to be special, you need to let them know what matters to you besides them that they need to respect, because if they don't respect it, you're gonna have some problems. Gritty love advice. Dude, it's not even love advice. It's just like I care about the human race, and I've seen so many people go through the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again. It's kind of like on-the-job training or something. Like you see somebody chop their finger off on this one machine like 40 times, you're gonna be like, okay, don't put your finger under the safety net or whatever. So I don't even consider it advice. I consider it like, I've seen it happen so many times that I need to reiterate that this is a real thing that happens. It become a diversion. Yeah, exactly. And then you'll try to get away from that, Like if you can't do the stuff that you love anymore, you're going to try to distance yourself from the thing that's keeping you from doing what you love, and then it becomes a competition, and it just, I'm telling you, man, that's what's up. Be yourself. It's the most important thing in life. Be yourself. Because if you're not yourself, you never know who really likes you, who really cares about you, and you never know where you're actually going in life if you're not being yourself. Because you're just trying to fill some shoes at that point. So there you guys go. I guess I would call it gritty love advice. RKO CJ's. Maybe I'll have a news show on Twitch or something. 7.0, We Rup, thank you so much for your review. I agree with what you guys have said so far. I feel like the women's tag team title picture is actually looking up a little bit. They're actually giving it a platform. No Sami Zayn tonight might have been a good thing. At first I was like, where's Sami? Come on, where's Sami? But it might have been a good thing because there was no Daniel Bryan either. So it was kind of like that whole situation got put exactly where it should be at. Like, okay, Daniel Bryan lost. Let's not talk about it. Leave Sami alone. Leave Sami out of it. Let Shinsuke get some shine. Let him be Shinsuke for the night. You know, let him be the thing that we're focusing on. Man, and the ending was awesome. Tamina was great, man. She came in the ring, and did you see how Sasha and Bayley actually backed all the way up to the ropes when she stepped in the ring? I love that. They built her so quickly and so well. Right back up there. Tamina's already right back up there. I love that. I feel like every title picture except for the Intercontinental title is pretty secure right now, and I think that might be where Jeff's coming back to, because we got that whole Jeff Hardy promo package type of thing, the retrospective or whatever you call it, and no Sami. So, and I would love to see that Jeff Hardy versus Sami Zayn, man. Those two could pull off some great matches. But I also wish it was what we were talking about earlier, where maybe Lio Rush could step into that, and Lio and Sami could pull off, because you know Lio and Sami can both do the mic stuff. They're both interesting on the mic, can cut promos. Interesting in the ring, just maybe even more than on the mic. They're great in the ring, and with a title between them, that could actually spark a feud in a way to where they're actually trying to go at each other in both regards. So, but if it's Jeff can do it too. Jeff can do it too. So I'm excited about what's going to happen next week. SmackDown left me excited, and that's something that a lot of SmackDowns don't do. Still no Roman and no Baron. The Elias concert was kind of okay. He got off beat. That was kind of weird. Overall, I'll give this a 7.8. I think they scraped across the point line for me. Just scraped, like, you know, like they had the low rider and it just barely scraped the speed bump as they went past. So you know there's some damage there, but they made it. Yeah, Corbin's fine as well. But that's what I'm saying. Like there are some situations that I'm thinking about them. We didn't see them tonight, but it's probably all right just based off of the focus they were giving to these people. So I'll give it a 7.8. Like that's about where I would like to stand on it, which is going to make this very close. I don't know if they're going to get it, but we're going to add it up. Let's find out, guys. It's time. Do you think Chad Gable with Sonya Deville and Ziggler would be a good team? Chad with Dolph. Chad and Dolph would be a super talented tag team. And Chad Gable might get some pointers on how to like hold himself a little bit better in the ring, how to sell a little bit better. He's not a bad wrestler at all. Chad Gable's already really good, but having somebody like Dolph Ziggler next to you is definitely going to improve Chad Gable. I'd say maybe. Especially since Robert Roode is who knows where. I don't know what's up with Robert Roode. He's at home trimming that beard up or something. So let's add these up. Let's find out. What do we got? Oh, it's sounding sad already. All right, so we got an 8.0, a 7.0, a 7.0, a 7.5, a 7.0, and a 7.8, leaving us 6 ratings. Adds up to a 44.3. Divided by 6 equals 7.38. 7.38. $7.38. Not quite Smackdown. Not quite. Very close, man. Very close. I must say that they pulled off a fun show. They pulled off a show that did make me excited at the end. And excited throughout. I had fun with this show. NWA off the list. Yeah, kinda. Are they even doing Power anymore? Is there even Power? I don't even think there is Power anymore. Does anybody know? Is there still Power? I would like 2 gritty more NXT tag teams not being used. Yeah, they introduced this Indu Sheer, and I think they're just gonna smash some lesser known tag teams on their way to the Broserweights. I don't know how good of wrestlers they are. I don't know if Indu Sheer can pull off a takeover level tag match yet. I've only seen them in one match, and in that match they looked okay. They just didn't look great. I didn't see that like incredible spark, you know.
Daddy's home.
And this crowd, they're now ready for the surprises. I mean, they're ready.
Ace is home. Holy moly. Ace, thank you so much for the bits, dude. Thank you. The bits. He's got fits of bits. My goodness. So, there you guys have it. Fair, balanced review of SmackDown Live. I don't think anybody went wild on it. I think people were fair about it. I think people told their straight up opinion. I think some of these superstars they're holding the ranks, man. They're doing a good job, but it does need to. I feel like they're going to get back to that point that they were at before Mania very much quicker. I wish my internet would quit messing up right now. I feel like they're going to get back to that pre-Mania point very quickly if they don't have a spark of some sort of great storyline, great charisma, things like this. Like it's been no secret. I've said this about SmackDown for so long. They need that spark. Okay, Roman is kind of that spark, but he's had a couple good promos recently that have shown that he could still kind of make the thing happen. Corbin, kind of the same thing, but somebody like a Jeff Hardy. Okay, that charisma, that spark. They need that. Also, part of the reason that I was excited about Goldberg being here is because he can bring that, like, what the heck's going to happen? Who's he going to spear next? But obviously nobody. He's not going to spear anybody. And with the current level of charisma that you're seeing from most of these superstars, I still think there's another thing that's necessary to get them over that hump more regularly, because obviously Bray Wyatt is epic. but there aren't many people who are close to that level of charisma or storytelling. And that's going to be the trouble, because they're just going to have a bunch of okay situations or some better than average situations, but that's not going to make a show get to like 8s and 9s. You got to have more than that. And maybe they have to lean harder on turning in good matches. Maybe they have to do that for a little while. So maybe we're going to see a resurgence of just great matches on TV. In the meantime, they got to do something, man, because it's not going to break this 7.75 anytime soon if it doesn't step up one of these situations. These are going to have to be incredible charisma, incredible spark of like inclusion or injection of new talent, or just really good matches or incredible storylines. And out of all those, I think the only one that I can count on from this roster right now is just good matches. Like, I think we can get good matches out of these people, and maybe charisma. Maybe the charisma can come up a notch, because we are seeing Bayley looking much better out there. She's not looking like a depressed aunt at a party who just found out she's getting divorced or something. No, she's looking and sounding like she's in control of what she's trying to do out there. She knows what she's supposed to be. So Bayley has stepped up. Sasha has stepped up. Tamina has stepped up. We're starting to see shining from Braun now. Shinsuke, even putting Shinsuke on the mic tonight was a good idea, because at least he can't even speak the language half as good as the next guy over, but he still has me hanging on every word. He has me wondering what he's going to say next. I'm there, you know. I'm with him. So even that's a good idea, but they're going to have to keep that going, and then bring the matches up a notch too if they want to get anything above a 7.75 on a regular basis. I'm looking forward to it, man. Who you think is the next man up? Ciampa? Why, though? I don't think he wants to go to the main roster. I don't think he trusts it. And I wouldn't trust it either. What's going to happen there? But anyway, we found out SmackDown was unable to bring home a point. But we are looking pretty good over here. Look at this. Look at the Battle of the Brands. Let's get it one more time before we bounce up out of here. We got NXT at 1 point. We got AEW at 1 point. And Raw actually tied with NXT and AEW for what I would say is maybe the first time, maybe the second time. Daniel Bryan too. Yeah, Daniel Bryan for sure. For sure. We shall see, man. We shall see. I'm liking it, though. I'm very much appreciating the fact that we have all these wrestling shows to talk about. And I'm very much appreciating the race thus far. After WrestleMania, we've had 3 shows worthy of a point already in the first week after WrestleMania. So that's awesome, man. You don't normally see that. Gargano on SmackDown. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I don't think they're done yet. I know they said that was the end of the feud there, but if that was the end, that's going to leave more to be desired. The Wabbit and the Webble. We'll see, guys. We'll see. So, stick around, guys. We're not done for tonight. Everybody on YouTube, thank you so much. If you'd like to continue hanging out with us, get on over to my Twitch channel. I'm live on Twitch as we speak. I don't know if you could tell, but all these messages that are popping up, they're from the Twitch chat. So if you want to come on over and continue hanging out with us tonight for the rest of our festivities, please come on over. It's twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. Twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. The link is in the description of the YouTube video as well. Thank you to everybody who left a thumbs up. I feel like it was like a super below average likes happen tonight, because I didn't beg and plead. And this is why when people are like, oh, you're begging, it's like, dude, you've got to remind people these things exist. Okay, it's not begging, it's reminding. That's why I got to remind people, hey, we have a donation goal going on. Hey, you can give bits. there's a boss battle going on, you know, like you can give likes, you can subscribe. You have to remind people these things because they get enveloped. They get sucked into the experience, and sometimes people just forget how they can contribute, how they can keep the broadcast going on. So sometimes I ask more than others just to see if that's true, and tonight was obviously true because I hardly asked for likes at all, and nobody gave likes, or very few people gave likes. So please, guys, if you can, leave a like on the YouTube video. Get on over there right now. If you're on Twitch, get on over to the YouTube video and leave a thumbs up on it, please, guys. The more likes you get, I've been told it matters. It's interactions, and then YouTube's like, oh, people actually interact with Gritty's videos, so we should promote him more. So please, if you guys can, try to help me out with this. And if you liked the broadcast, you should probably leave a like on the broadcast. Just goes without saying. Most of the time. So, I will. Oh, I think we already had Johnny Gargano versus Daniel Bryan, right? I think we already had that match. Wouldn't hurt to see it again, though. This was the chat. Is that what I say? This was the chat. Yeah, I'll just say that. This was the chat.